Welcome to episode 2 of Late Night Sports with John and Andrew. I'm Andrew.
And I'm John.
Back again like last week. We're starting off with MLB stuff. We have NBA stuff to talk about today. And we're bringing on our friends Leo Magnasco and Zaiden.
Not our friends, our experts.
Experts and friends.
Yes.
Talk about college football and NFL football. Let's start off again with MLB. Some more signings like last week. Got Betances.
Yes, Dylan Betances signed 1 year, $10.5 million with an option for a second year with the Mets.
Yeah.
And I think that is a steal for the Mets.
It's a steal for the Mets, but why didn't they sign him for more than 1 year? This is a flame-throwing closer.
Best reliever in the
Yeah,
league.
he's one of the best in the game. The money is right. I don't believe any reliever who pitches 60 innings a year
is worth like
$20 million.
$20 million, yeah.
But only 1 year with the option, that should be at least 3. He's not old. He's like
yes,
29.
he got injured, but everyone gets injured.
Yeah, everyone gets injured.
Then.
Yeah,
it's 162 season game season.
He's 31. My bad. He is 31. But the year before he had 26 saves. The year before that he had way too much. He had a ton. He's awesome.
A great pitcher. Yes. They should have it's a great signing by them, but just should have signed him for more years.
Yeah. Next guy, bring up Cole Calhoun.
Signed with the Diamondbacks for 2 years, $16 million. I think that's worth the deal.
It's right on the money.
Yeah, right on the money.
At the moment.
Yes.
He's older. He's like 33.
Yeah.
But he still has some power.
And he's a great defender.
That's what he's worth
great
for the
defender,
defense.
Yeah.
Diamondbacks are good on offense already, so maybe they need that extra defense right there. Get them over the hump. Next, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 year, $12 million.
With the White Sox.
White Sox.
He's getting older, but he can still hit the ball.
Yeah.
I think 100% he's on steroids, by the way. We were looking at his stats. He started hitting almost 40 home runs a year at the age of 35.
Yeah, he's way too old to start hitting these kind of home runs.
Yes, but that's worth it. That's a steal. I think he'll still have another good season.
I think he can get more than one good season left.
Yes, he has maybe 3 good seasons left.
In 109 games last year, he hit 34 home runs. Why sign him for 1 year?
Yeah,
sign him
for 2, and then
especially
a team
when
option
you get
for 3.
into that age where you're getting into he's 36. That player wants that long-term deal to lock it up with that.
Yes, just lock it
that
up.
Team
yes,
to end
secure
your
their
career.
money. Yeah.
But maybe they didn't want to do that. But if I was the GM of that team, 100%.
Especially it's the White Sox. They need
everything.
They need to sell tickets. They need pretty much everything.
The Cubs own that city. They gotta figure something out. Next, John, what do we got?
Nick Castellanos has not signed yet, and that's very surprising.
He hit 58 doubles last year.
Yes, he's a great player.
That's almost record.
Yeah,
I think the record
with 27 home runs.
Yeah, the record is 60. I think it is.
Yes.
Might be wrong, but it's somewhere close to
yeah.
that.
And
with 20 home runs, he's been doing that for the last couple
he's going into
his
age 28 season.
So he's hitting his prime now, and no one signed him. I don't know why no one signs him. He can be useful. He's mostly used at third base, but
he can play left.
Yeah, right field.
Or right field
right
too.
Field.
Yes.
So he could be used in the outfield as well.
Versatile.
Yeah, versatile.
And his bat, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why no one wants that. It's perfect.
I would be signing him, trying to sign him right away.
Yeah.
If I could.
Yeah.
As soon as free agency starts.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah.
If the Sox wanted to sign him.
Yeah, Sox.
I wouldn't complain.
But
I know
they're only signing bums this offseason.
Yeah, it's bums that sign for no money. That's the goal this year. Nothing else.
They're trying to conserve as much money as they can.
Even though they're the Red Sox and they have all the money in the world, but okay.
Yeah.
Next, Corey Dickerson. 2 years, $17.5 million to the Marlins. Marlins need veteran leadership. And
they're kind of with the White Sox. They need everything.
Yeah. He's not really a veteran, but
he's still young.
He's still young, but he has experience in the league. He got an all-star game in 2017.
Yes.
But No, that team needs everything. After they traded,
They traded off their
they
entire
haven't even made the
outfield
playoffs since like, I don't even know.
since I was like
We must have been like 2 years old. Like it's been when the last time they made it, they won the World Series. I think that was when it was. That was a long time ago.
And Corey Dickerson hit 304 last year.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, he only hit 12 home runs and only 59 RBIs, but I
Yeah.
mean 304 batting average is
That
very good.
Keeps in the league all right.
Yeah, yes, keeps you signing contracts. The only reason why are you signing with the Marlins?
Yeah, there's so many other teams in this league that are like more appealing. That actually has a fan base.
And I mean, if you hit 304, you definitely are getting other options. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But when you look on SeatGeek to go to a Marlins game,
It's like $2 tickets.
$2
sometimes.
tickets, like, and that's when you're sitting front row. I bet as well. It's terrible, so bad.
Now transitioning into some Red Sox news.
Yeah,
They still haven't. We talked about this last episode, but they still haven't signed Mitch Moreland.
and that still leaves Sam Travis at first base.
Yeah, or Michael Chavis, the ice horse.
But I'd rather have him at second base. We already talked about that
Yes.
last week. But
Especially with Pedroia, I don't know if he'll play
yeah,
this
he's
season.
getting old.
He's trying to play this
bum
season.
knee, bum everything.
Yeah,
Honestly, that guy's
it's-
he's just.
I think
hurt
right now
everywhere.
it's Tasbe, Lynn, and Pedroia.
Yeah, that's not much at all.
If they keep Chavis at first.
Yeah, and the Sox need a backup catcher.
They signed the only active Hall of Famer. They released him.
Released him, yeah.
Yeah, or traded him.
Yeah, it's Sandy Leone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sandy.
To verify that.
I'm pretty sure they have catchers in the farm system, but they're still a few years
Yeah,
off.
but he was
but
so good defensively,
yes, he had the best catcher's ERA
which is
for like
you,
2
you,
seasons.
you just lost that guy. I mean, Christian Vasquez should be the starter. 100%. He had a career year last year. Like he had a ton of home runs. He played awesome defensively, like he always does, throwing out a ton of runners. I don't even know the number at this point. It's a lot.
And he's hitting.
Yeah.
Ever since he had Tommy John, he's been hitting the baseball very well.
And then we have a new Red Sox signing.
Yes.
More bums.
Pitchers too. I don't know why they keep signing bum pitchers.
Yeah.
Their problem last season was pitching. So at least they're addressing that
Yeah.
they need pitchers.
But they're getting Chris Mazza.
They're getting.
Who is Chris Mazza?
He pitched in 9 games last season,
With the Mets.
but he's still going to be a rookie this season at the age of 31.
That's so bad.
And you said, he was with the Mets
He only played 9 games. He had 10 runs in 9 games.
in 16 and a third innings
Wow.
pitched.
That's so bad.
11 strikeouts,
Yeah.
1-1 record, but a 5.51 ERA.
Yeah. Terrible.
They keep signing guys with very high ERAs.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
that.
no one good.
I don't understand like any of these signings this
Yeah.
offseason by the Red
I was
Sox.
waiting for a good one. I'm waiting for I want them to like get big names, but like good players, not like Pablo Sandoval kind of
and
big names
Hanley,
again.
Yeah.
That was bad. Hanley Ramirez, oh boy, don't bring those years back. It's NBA news now. The Clippers. They beat,
The Clippers. I said they're gonna run away. The Lakers gonna run away with it and win the championship. I don't know. Clippers have want to beat them twice now. I thought opening night, whatever. It's opening night, and they're not really used to playing with each other. But
Yeah.
now they played on Christmas Day.
Kawhi locked up LeBron.
Yes, and
An only player on LA, they're both LA. Only person on the Lakers that played like remotely well was Anthony Davis. LeBron shot like a 9 for 23, I believe. He only was like alive in the fourth quarter, and they still lost by a decent amount. That game was hard to watch.
yeah,
if you're a Lakers fan.
the Clippers are gonna give them problems.
Yeah.
I would love to see a 7-game series between them.
Yeah,
to see
that'd be
who-
fun to see.
Yeah, to
but
see who
at
gets
the
to play the
moment, I
Bucks.
think they're the 1 and 2 seeds, so we can't see that. That would be a Western Conference Final kind of thing.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then just see who gets to play the Bucks because Bucks still making it to the championship.
Celtics will still make that. Not only a debate, but like, it's not even a question at this point. Should the Rockets trade Russell Westbrook? Yeah.
I think they should.
I hope so.
He's not really. He's a good player, but he
doesn't fit this
he
new
doesn't
style
fit,
of NBA.
Yeah, especially with
And that team. That team
he doesn't
mentality
fit
is
that
different.
team. Yes,
They
because
are
they have
like,
Harden, who needs the ball, and then Russell Westbrook needs the ball.
he's terrible if he doesn't have the ball.
Yes.
He can't shoot.
Yeah, he can't shoot.
He's like, I don't know. His mentality is like crazy though. So I don't know. Maybe how he acts on defense will help him out.
Yeah, he's a good player, but he doesn't
he doesn't
fit, this
fit well on that team.
Yes,
he needs
and
to
they
have
could
the ball.
they could get a good return on him.
There's a reason why he was so good in that OKC team. Because they had no one else when he was had that like MVP season. He always had the ball. If he didn't have the ball, it's not worth anything anymore.
Yeah, and he had the triple double. He needs the ball, and they're not that. Oh, they are the 4 seed.
Who's?
The Rockets.
Rockets are the 4 seed. Yeah, well, that's leading by 38 points per game. James Harden right now. He's legendary scoring season right now.
Yeah, and they're only 4 games back. They're not gonna catch them.
Yeah,
they're not gonna catch the
Lakers.
Lakers.
Even though the Lakers have lost, at least, are they on a 4-game losing streak?
Yes.
They were. Yeah, still are.
No, they're not.
They won a game.
Yeah, they've won 2.
They won 2 now. All right, I'm a little behind, I guess. Some more news. Retirement news. Zach Randolph retired. 17 years in the league. 2-time All-Star.
Great player.
Yeah, he had many good seasons with Memphis. Started
The
off
Grizzlies,
in Portland. Averaged 20 points a game multiple times in his career. Had a couple of troubles off the court sometimes.
Yeah.
Whatever, DUI one time or something like that. But I don't know.
Good player.
Good player.
Yeah.
Very good player. Awesome career.
It sucks when like good players go out like this.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him have like a nice farewell season.
Yeah, but he had a good season last year.
Yeah, he did, but he
no
didn't get like.
on.
Yeah, and he tried to do a comeback, but
no one took him. I don't know why. He averaged 14 points a game last year. That's pretty good.
Especially for an older guy.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah.
Older guy. Yeah, he's getting pretty old. In NBA terms, at least. Getting old.
So now we're going to transition into some college football and the college playoffs.
Yep.
And we're bringing on our college expert, Leo Magnasco.
Here we got Leo Magnasco.
How's it going?
He's our college football expert and our LSU super fan.
Yeah. Oh yes, I'm very proud to be a Tigers fan.
Yeah,
and he's not a bandwagon. He's been a
I've
fan
been there
of them
since 2015.
Yep,
Yeah.
for a while.
When
So
they
he's
won
not a
too
bandwagon.
high.
Leonard Fournette.
Not a
Yeah.
bandwagon.
Yeah,
Leonard
they were decent.
Fournette,
They were
yeah.
decent, but not like they're not now.
Yeah.
Yes.
LSU just won the semifinal game.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
Yeah.
I love all the
love
bowl
that
games.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bowl
love
games
all
are always
those.
fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They won 63-28, beating Oklahoma.
Wow. Just talk about absolutely executing.
Yeah.
Just doing everything they did in practice and just going out there just pretending.
They manhandled
Yes.
And
Oklahoma.
like it's ridiculous.
And
how
going
well
into
they
that game, they were talking about, all the experts were talking about,
the spread was only 12.5.
yes,
Yeah.
and how their running back Clyde.
Yeah, he was questionable.
Yeah,
he
was
didn't really
questionable.
play
Yeah,
that much,
he played.
which is
he had,
obviously
like,
a smart
Do you
decision.
need
'cause
that?
he's-
When
he's
your
quite the player.
quarterback throws 7 touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eric Salaire's still a pretty
Yeah.
solid guy. And he's only 5'8", but he can.
5'8".
Yeah, he's only 5'8".
That's my height.
I know.
I'm pretty small.
Imagine him walking in here, be like, oh no.
Wow, that's
a big
crazy.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's a very good player,
He's
and he can obviously has very good down the field accuracy.
he
Yeah.
has accuracy basically wherever he's throwing
Yes.
from. Basically, he's the kind of guy that you want as a franchise QB.
That's who the
Yes.
Bengals want.
And that's who the Bengals
That's
should
who the
want.
they
Yes.
should want.
They
but
might not want him. Who knows? I'm
because
not
they are the
GM.
Bengals.
They're the Bengals.
They're
They're not
Bengals.
exactly
Anything
a
could happen.
quality organization.
Not even close to
No,
quality.
no,
not
no,
even
they're not.
close.
But
Um,
if I'm them, that's where I'm going.
But yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't see anyone else winning the national championship, but
yeah, that.
them.
It's
but
because it's either
LSU.
them or Clemson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'd probably go with LSU.
Yeah.
My unbiased, obviously I am biased. Pretend I don't have bias.
Yeah, I
Don't
saw
go with LSU.
a tweet. Well, I was talking to Leo before this. But I saw a tweet on Twitter. It's the pros and cons list of
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
got,
yeah,
he got
that's
a
right.
big arm, mobile quarterback. A great leader. Very
Yeah,
awesome
great
leader.
person, yeah.
Cons. He murdered a whole football team on live television. Like,
He did murder the whole
they
team.
He
on live
did.
television.
obliterated.
he killed them.
Pretended the Oklahoma
Yeah.
state of Oklahoma didn't exist.
It's
Yeah.
it's
And just-
crazy
Oh, boy.
how they are the 4 and they did that to them.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, which
Well-
I love the college football playoffs, but that 1-4 game is is not good.
Oh
They
yeah.
you have the upper echelon of the college football was really just
Yeah.
Clemson, Ohio State, and LSU. Oklahoma, because you
was
have to have
good,
4 teams,
yeah.
they
had to
were
be in
there,
there.
but they just
If
there
they-
wasn't-
I mean,
their defense. Is not
If
good.
Tua never got hurt, that would have been Alabama. Yeah, that's what I think.
I mean,
it would have been more interesting. Alabama's defense
thing
is
is,
elite.
do they still beat Auburn with Tua?
Yes.
Who knows?
Yes, they
Do
do.
you think they do?
They do. Yes, they
no,
do.
Well, they lost to Auburn.
They
really.
did lose to Auburn at home. Oh boy, that was bad.
But-
And they have Oklahoma has C.D. Lamb, who's a very good receiver.
oh yes, he's very
Yeah, he
talented.
declared for the draft.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
Talk about
that was
declaring
fun.
for the draft.
Last night.
How
Yeah.
about like I'm out of here?
Yeah,
as
I'm
soon as
out
this
of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the opposite of that, Chase Young not declaring for the draft.
He hasn't
Yeah,
really
he's-
vocally expressed his
Yeah,
desire to
I
leave
think-
Ohio State.
Why?
but
What's the
I would. What's the
I
point?
what's
would-
the point?
yeah.
He's
You're
gonna
you're
be playing for
protected.
free. He's gonna be eating up on people either way.
Yeah, no matter
Get paid
what.
to do it.
Yeah, get paid
Get paid to do
a
it,
lot
honestly,
to do it.
A lot, because he
And
is
if he
very
wants his
talented.
degree, I talked about this last week, how he wants his degree. You're making millions
You
of
can
dollars.
go back
I mean,
eventually.
you'll have money to go back and get the
It'll
degree
be-
afterwards.
It'll be basically free.
Yeah.
If you go back after like 10 years in the NFL or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Even if it's 5 years.
Yeah, honestly.
You suck.
Yeah, who cares?
Still.
You made your money. You're good.
Yeah.
Like he could be a top 10 pick. He should just
Oh,
go.
I think it's number 2, but
Pretty
right now
much
in mock
guaranteed
drafts.
number
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, he's-
he's
consensus
guaranteed
top
number 2,
defensive
yeah.
player in the draft.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow didn't exist.
Similar to
He'd be
the
the top.
Joey Bosa of last year.
Nick Bosa.
Nick
Nick
Bosa.
Bosa?
Yeah.
Joey Bosa was.
Oh, he's one of the
20
A few
Chargers.
years ago,
16.
2016, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Because they're both.
Yeah, they're
disgusting.
both gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
we just talked about a lot about the LSU game. We have Ohio.
Clemson, Ohio
Oh,
State.
that was
If you
very
take-
entertaining.
If you take out some Super Bowls, that might be. I'd have to think, but I think that might be the best game I've ever watched.
You've ever watched.
Yes, if you take out Super Bowls.
If you take out Super. You know what? I might not have to disagree with you. I might agree with you on that one.
Yeah,
That was
that
the
was-
one to remember.
yeah.
You're gonna be seeing that one on ESPN Classic. In a couple
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
I'm telling you that much.
Yeah, I was.
They're
like,
gonna be rerunning
I
that.
was debating, do I want to stay up? Then I said, all right, I'll just stay up.
Why
for
would
it.
you not stay up? for
Yeah,
that?
and then
Yeah.
I was so happy I did.
There's so much
That was like-
NFL talent on both sides of
Yes,
the team, both
yeah.
sides of the ball. Every
Those
single segment of the
programs
game.
have at least 10
They-
to 12 NFL players out every
Yeah.
single year.
Even guys you don't know that are gonna
Be drafted
guaranteed
late
to-
rounds that you
they'll
just don't know
replace the
about.
guys who are doing that.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Like Trevor Lawrence's backup's probably gonna be disgusting too.
Yeah, honestly.
You never know.
Trevor Lawrence didn't have that insane of a year
Nah,
like
he
last
hasn't
year.
really done that.
But he's still
No,
on Clemson.
But he's
and
still
Clemson's good.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, it's Trevor
Still pretty
Lawrence.
good. Still 6'6".
Yeah, that long hair.
John,
the John Buell long hair.
Kelly Olynyk style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
uh,
that was a great game.
that was
Yeah, Ohio had good
And
tempo
it's-
early on. They were just
no.
bringing it
They
to 'em.
just were kind of driving down the field. Clemson.
Didn't really
obviously
have
they
an
have
answer
good
for him.
defense, but
Yeah,
they didn't really.
But
have an
once-
answer for him until
once
Eventually,
Clemson
yeah.
scored their first time.
Clemson just had to get them ball
Yeah.
rolling.
Yep. Once they did that, then the tide kind of shifted.
Yeah.
Back to Clemson.
Yeah.
Not that Ohio State didn't play. They
Yeah.
they put everything out in their field. I full respect to Ohio State.
They're a good
The
program.
ball or cookie crumbles a different way. They're national champions this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They blew everyone out in the regular season.
They did.
Full respect to them.
me and Don, Michigan fans. I watched that whole Michigan game.
Yeah, I did too. That was tough to
I
watch.
They
did
got
that.
killed.
Yeah, they
Oh
did.
my
Did
gosh.
they play Florida?
Who?
No, Bama, right?
They play
Yeah,
Bama.
they
Yeah.
play Bama. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, J.K. Dobbins. He's
J.K. Dobbins
great.
is solid, but
Yeah.
I think if you're talking about offensive play for Ohio State, you either want to talk about Justin Fields or
yeah.
their O-line, especially in the interior
Yes,
linemen. Their
yeah.
two
Yeah.
guards and their center are probably the best at those positions in the entire country. So,
Yeah.
not that J.K. Dobbins is bad, but it certainly helps to have
Yeah.
a very good
awesome.
line. ahead
Yeah,
of him.
offensive line
He
is
can
helpful.
do basically whatever he wants,
Yeah.
most of the time at least.
All right. I think that's all we got.
Yeah, I think that's
That's all we got for the college football segment here. We're going to be bringing on our NFL expert, Zaiden.
See you later.
And this is our NFL expert, Zaiden.
Nice to be here, guys. Thank you.
We talking about our past week, week 17. Different games happening that week. We're all Pats fans, so we're feeling it.
Yeah, it was a disappointing week.
Yeah.
It's a disappointing weekend.
Losing to Miami.
I think what I'm gonna say isn't something that's hasn't been said already.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a game at home against a division rival who's 4-11, whose starting quarterback is Ryan Fitzpatrick, and you lose.
You lose with Tom
This is the
Brady.
thing. It's like you put up 24 points. If you told me you need 24 points, you put up 24 points. Just say that scenario. That's what's gonna happen. This weekend against the Dolphins, you're gonna put up 24 points. I'd say we're gonna win.
Yeah.
We're not allowing more than 13. That's what I would say.
Because we have the
number
best
one defense in
the
the
best
NFL,
defense
right?
in the NFL.
So then I say, all right, how about this? We give Tom Brady a 75-yard drive. His last possession is going to be a 75-yard drive that ends in a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, we probably won. We probably won this game. We got the number one defense in the NFL.
We're
There's
good.
less than 4 minutes left. And 2nd and 12, 24-yard pass to Devontae Parker, who torched Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah. He
all
hit
game,
100 yards.
all day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened to Stephon Gilmore's Defensive Player of the Year campaign. I still think he could win.
Yeah, I
it.
think he
But
can still
it
win
guys-
too.
it's
yeah.
not looking good now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You lost to Miami.
And you were playing for a bye.
Yeah, playing for a bye.
And they
Yeah.
lost.
Miami's playing for a draft pick.
I
don't-
yeah, winning
my
that game
God.
actually hurt them.
Oh my God. I don't know if it's some sort of strategy thing so they can't draft a quarterback in the top 5, but like, oh my God, that was so embarrassing.
That was not fun
That
to
was
watch.
so awful.
Now
Yeah,
we
it
have
was
to
tough
play
to watch.
the Titans in
We're
the
gonna play the
first round.
Titans in the first round, and
We
that's
all
a
did
tough
not,
game.
Yeah,
That's not
That's a
even
tough
easy.
game.
Yeah, that's-
I'd much rather play the Steelers. They don't have a quarterback.
Steelers,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it would have been fun to watch them play the Raiders.
Oh, that would have been fun. John
Yeah.
Gruden. That would have
Yeah.
been fun. But now we're gonna watch Derrick Henry, won the rushing title.
Yeah.
So play the Patriots. So that's gonna.
And he can spring for like a 100-yard rush at every
Yeah.
Any
So-
moment of the game, yeah.
And Patriots' run defense hasn't been great. So we're in for.
We're in for something.
Yeah, we're in for something. But I do give New England the edge. They're
Yeah.
playing at home.
I hope so.
They're gonna be fired up.
Yeah.
The crowd's got to bring it.
Yeah.
So. Oh my God.
The other wild card games, we got Houston.
Houston Buffalo.
Houston,
Buffalo.
Houston Buffalo.
What do you got for that?
Houston's O-line is weak. Buffalo's defense is strong. Houston can't win in the postseason. Bill O'Brien can't win in the postseason.
No.
I might have to give Buffalo the edge in this one.
Give Buffalo the edge.
I might have to. I
Wow.
think Josh Allen's going to be a game manager. I think he's going to be a game manager like
Okay.
he has been.
Yeah, he's
Josh-
been he's like
He's been good this
yeah,
year.
he's been really good
Very
this
good.
year.
He
this
needs
year.
to complete 75% of his passes. They need to be able to run the ball. They need to be able
Yes,
to run
they
the
need
ball.
to-
Singletary
Yeah.
is very good.
They're playing in a
Yeah.
dome. I think Josh
Yeah,
Allen's going to be
that-
using his feet too.
yes.
They need to get pressure on Deshaun Watson. Once you have pressure on a young quarterback, it's kind of over, especially in the postseason. So, I do give. It's hard to give who the edge.
It's
but
hard to give
this
them
is
the
a very
edge.
evenly matched game.
Do you
But
give Buffalo it?
my prediction's Buffalo wins this game. And,
That's,
you know,
I
that's
think it'll be
crazy to me.
close.
Thinking
that's my prediction right now.
that a couple of years ago, Buffalo was the joke around 2-14.
Yeah, I mean, they did
Now
have that
look at 'em.
postseason year 2 seasons ago.
That was 2 years ago. they
Was
made
it 2 or 3 years ago? It was 3 years
ago.
ago. When they lost to Jacksonville like 10-3 in the wild card.
Oh yeah, that was the year Jacksonville made it to the
But,
AFC Championship.
Yeah. So
We can go off to the NFC now.
NFC.
You got Vikings
So,
Saints.
Vikings
That's
Saints.
gonna be
Okay.
so much
In
fun.
New Orleans, the Vikings are gonna get rocked, man. I'm sorry, the Vikings are gonna get rocked. They're gonna
if
get
it
rocked.
was if it was in Minnesota,
Then
I
they'll-
would,
then
I
they'll
would
get
give them
rocked by a
chance.
little less.
Yeah,
Because
I'd
that-
give them a chance.
This is Drew
Yeah.
Brees.
And
It's the
Brees.
It's
Saints.
Kirk Cousins again.
It's
Oh,
Kirk.
God.
The Saints
Kirk
went 13-3.
Cousins.
They're a good team.
The only thing that Kirk Cousins is probably wicked happy about, and he's probably dancing about this still, is he gets to play at 1 o'clock.
And he gets to play in a dome.
Yeah.
He gets to play in a dome
He's
at 1
not playing on
o'clock.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football,
Yeah.
so he might
Yeah,
have a
so-
chance to win. Not
Yeah,
0-9 of that, I hope.
I'll give the Saints a huge edge in that game. I think
yeah,
they're gonna win that one.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
I don't think that game's.
And then we have an even more funny matchup: Seahawks Eagles. Oh my god.
This is I think this is my favorite matchup. I think
think
this
it
is
is
the
too.
most
Yeah.
fun game that's
Yeah.
gonna be on.
I don't think that at all.
You know why I think that?
Not at all.
Because Philly was 5-7. They finished the season on a 4-game win streak.
They did. Yeah.
They did, and Seattle's also the 2 last games
They did.
Yeah,
They lost
they
to Arizona.
at home, and this game's gonna be played in Philly. Philly's got some great fans,
Yeah.
and they always pull something. They always win in the craziest way possible.
Yeah.
The craziest
Philly's
fashion.
supposed to come back again. Oh,
I could
God.
definitely see Philly winning this game, or I could definitely see Russell Wilson making a play.
Yeah.
This game could end in so many fun ways. I just hope it's tightly contested.
I think it's gonna be a good back and forth.
I think this is gonna be the
game.
most entertaining game.
I'm all in on the Seahawks. I think they're
All
awesome.
in.
Marshawn Lynch is gonna be nice. Right back at it again. He scored.
Yeah.
He scored last night.
Yeah, he did
I'll
score
say,
Sunday
Yeah,
night.
he did.
17. He did.
Yeah, he had a good game, but they couldn't run the ball.
No, they couldn't.
And there was a lot of bad things that happened in that game.
Yeah, that was a crazy end.
Oh my God.
Being like that short.
Yeah, they were-
scoring
I don't
touchdown.
get
no.
why they put in this new pass interference rule if they're not going to review a blatant pass
I know,
interference.
yeah.
Jacob
Yeah.
Hollister was he
Yeah.
was being hugged in the end zone, so I don't know how they don't
That-
review that.
Yeah, and they don't overturn anything. I
Oh my
think
God.
I've
I know,
overseen
I know.
like one
They're
regular
nervous,
season
too.
overturn. Yeah, because they don't want to say, "Oh yeah, you messed up."
Yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend.
Yeah,
it's
well-
going to be a fun
yes,
weekend.
it's gonna be
I'm
a fun
excited
weekend
for
of
it.
games.
And we all know you're a crazy Pats fan. We
Yeah.
all know that. Do you think the Ravens win it all this year?
I think you got to take it game by game. I think I can definitely
Because you have 2 games out till you.
2 games. I'm gonna
Play
see. How,
them.
I'm gonna have to see how they perform in the divisional. I'm gonna see who
All right.
their opponent is in the AFC Championship game.
What?
then-
Let's say the Chiefs make it on and they play them in the
Chiefs
AFC.
play.
Yeah.
I give the Chiefs the edge.
You give the Chiefs the edge.
Yeah, I love Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I give the Chiefs the edge in that one. What do you?
Yeah, I give the Chiefs the edge. You can't give them. You can't give the Pats the edge.
I think-
especially the way their defense
No, it's the
played.
Ravens. Oh, Ravens.
AFC
Chiefs.
Championship game. Let's say the Chiefs.
Yeah,
do
Yeah,
I still give, I
hypothetically.
still give the Ravens
Hypothetically.
the edge because
Do you give the Ravens edge over Kansas City?
yes,
I give Kansas City the edge.
Kansas City
Yeah,
edge?
I think they've
Alright.
been severely underrated.
How about the NFC? 49ers, Packers.
49ers, Packers. Those are 2 great teams.
Yeah.
Home field in Lambeau's huge.
yes,
That's huge.
It is.
yes, especially if it gets bad,
Yeah,
bad
that's
weather.
Yeah,
when
that
they're more
cold.
yeah.
Yeah. But 49ers got the first seed.
49ers, that's huge. That's
That's-
ginormous. You're
yeah.
playing with a young quarterback. He's talented, but he's young. And I think that always just comes back.
Yeah,
and it's always a factor. And young at home in an NFC Championship game, they could win it all. They could definitely.
Yes, they could.
Their
win it all.
defense is
They
that
could.
defense is
crazy
great.
good.
That defense is
I
great.
think the Super Bowl champ will come from the AFC.
The AFC.
You think so?
There's some worthy opponents in the AFC. This is
Yes.
such a good year for football.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
been
a good
fun.
year for
It's
football.
really
This is gonna
fun.
be a great playoffs.
A lot of coaching news too.
Yeah. And then we have
A
everyone's.
lot of firings.
Yeah.
A lot of firings.
Yeah,
a lot
of fire.
makes sense. I mean, I'm just waiting to see Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett.
It's
is-
happening.
Oh my God. His middle name is 8-8. Like, oh my God. He's wasted so many careers.
Yeah, he has.
Tony Romo, Des Bryant, Sean Lee, Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick, Jason Witten, DeMarcus Ware, DeMarco Murray, Dak Prescott right now, Zeke Amari.
Yeah.
His playoff record is 2-3. He had 3 straight 8-8 seasons, losing week 17. Oh
That's
my God, you
terrible.
gotta call it quits. Like, I don't know what Jerry Jones is thinking right now.
Yeah.
You gotta fire him.
You gotta fire him.
Yeah.
And I get that the head coach. It's hard to find a head coach. It's
It is.
hard.
It's
But,
hard to
but
do
right
that.
now, Ron Rivera is out there on the open coaching
I think he's
market.
gonna sign with Washington.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's
he
gonna
is
sign
too,
with
yeah.
Washington. And you know what? Carolina's stupid. They
They got-
fired Ron Rivera as if he was the problem.
Yeah, he was.
They got blown out like 40 since they fired him every
Yes,
week.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Like they lost their starting quarterback. What is he supposed to do about that?
yeah, and he's working
They
with
have-
Kyle Allen.
It's not even close. They have the best running back in the league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Smack
that'd be great.
got well over 2,000 all-purpose
And they
yards.
weren't doing bad. I mean, with like
Kyle
lose your
Allen kept
starting
them in
quarterback,
games.
they weren't doing bad.
No, yeah, they were
They were-
winning
they were-
games.
They were in games.
I mean,
Yeah.
They didn't win every
they were getting
every game.
mediocre. I could have definitely seen them finishing like 7-9 with Ron Rivera, but the games would have been tightly contested. Like, oh my God, they're getting blown out.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
That's embarrassing to watch them end like that.
Giants fired Pat Shermer. Okay. All right. That was okay.
Don't,
that's
don't,
Yeah.
don't care.
expected.
Whatever. The
Um,
fun one. Browns fired Freddie Kitchens.
yeah,
No,
you know.
first place, they kept the wrong head coach going into this.
Yeah,
The
I mean-
intern head coach last year was
Yes,
good.
it was good.
They won a lot
Yeah,
of
they
games
almost
behind
made
I'm not
that
sure
guy.
if he really wanted to.
if you want to
Yeah,
stay.
I'm not sure if he wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to say that.
Yeah, I think he maybe just wanted to be a coordinator.
Maybe.
But Freddie Kitchens, I mean, what was this I heard about the Browns Super Bowl aspirations? I mean, I had them going 8-8.
I
mean,
gotta
they
say, I was on that.
Oh
bandwagon.
my
Not
God,
going to
no,
the Super Bowl.
no.
I thought they were gonna.
Baker
like,
Mayfield's a child. They weren't gonna make the Super Bowl. They weren't
should-
gonna get out of the AFC.
He should probably spend less time on commercials.
Yeah,
Like,
all
He's
those
got more commercials than
time.
Stupid-
touchdowns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
But
Baker touchdown maker is no more.
No.
No.
Falcons keeping Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
Love
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
They
I
ended
like
the year
that,
4-1.
End of the year
Yeah.
4-1, but he won 7-9. You know, so
Yeah, they started the year
but,
terrible.
I mean, First season Atlanta 8-8. Second season 11-5, 28-3. That's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Third season eliminated in the divisional. Fourth season 7-9 last year. But I mean they were missing 7 starters.
Yeah.
7 starters on the IR.
that's
So
a
you go
lot,
7-9
yeah.
in that tough
If
conference.
he doesn't perform well next year as a head coach, then
Yeah,
you have to call it
I mean,
quits.
he's like clearly won that locker room over. They
Yeah.
clearly
They love
love him in
everyone.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
They clearly love him. They play for him.
If they didn't
Yeah.
like him, then they would have
Yeah.
gone well before this.
Because right now it's just like Julio and Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
And I think Matt Ryan's pretty good.
Yeah, I
Who-
think he's pretty good.
And
Yeah.
Julio is the
is arguably the best receiver. In the
yeah,
NFL.
exactly.
But Joe Burrow did throw more touchdowns. In
I don't want to. I don't
shut
want
up.
to do this. I don't want to do this.
Stadium.
He's insane. Threw 7 in the first half.
And then
It's crazy.
week 17, the best way to end the game in overtime. Jameis Winston does a pick 6.
In the
Yeah.
most Jameson Winston way.
I mean, I remember I was
Honestly.
reading his press. I was reading his press conference after the game, seeing like his quotes. And I
Yeah.
heard
He said
something
it's like
about
a
him
star.
saying I could be the best quarterback in the NFL. Jameis Winston, you could throw 15 less interceptions, and I'd still say that's too many interceptions.
Yes.
Do 30 interceptions.
Yes, 30 for 30s of baseball.
30 interceptions, Jameis Winston. 30, and you guys went 7-9. Okay,
Alright.
you didn't even have a winning record. I don't.
He
If you
did.
take out some of those picks, you
If you can just like get
you win more games.
yes,
Yeah, I mean,
They ended the
I mean,
year-
You just don't throw a pick 6 to lose the game, and
Yeah.
you win that
Yeah, you
game.
win
at
I
the end of the
mean,
year
yeah.
7-9,
yeah,
but he had 33 touchdowns.
that was impressive. He
Yeah,
can throw the ball.
But it's
he can throw
it's
the ball.
not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's all him though. It's their offense. Bruce Aaron's offense is just throw,
Bruce
throw,
Arians is a
throw.
smart coach. I love
Yeah,
him as a
he
coach,
is.
and I think if Jameis
they had a good
Winston
quarterback,
just
they'd
couldn't-
win a lot
I
more.
think he's good. I just think he turns the ball over so much, and I'm just
I
stating
think
the
he
obvious
takes,
here.
he takes too many chances.
Yeah.
Oh my
downfield.
God.
But he finished with the 8th highest all time with passing yards this year. He had 5,100 yards this year.
But that doesn't mean anything
Doesn't-
if you throw.
doesn't
Here's the
30
thing about
crap-
passing yards. Here's the thing about passing yards. Look at where Lamar landed on that list. And he's got the
Yeah.
best team in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
You know, so passing yards don't matter as much as we think. It's whether you're scoring touchdowns to getting your team down the field
Yeah.
and winning games. And ultimately, you're throwing 30 touchdowns. You're throwing over 5,000 passing yards. Man, you threw 31 and 30 interceptions. You threw 30 interceptions, bro. You clearly, you're a burden to your team.
Yeah.
Like, you turn the ball over too much. I think he's good, but bro, like to say like, oh, you know, if I just throw less picks, I'm the best in the game.
No.
If I made the playoffs, I mean, you got to throw like 20 less interceptions.
he
Then we can
has-
start
Yeah,
talking.
then
he
we
has
can-
no excuse of like, oh, my wide receivers are not
You
good.
got Mike Evans.
Yeah,
you
you
got
have
Mike
Mike
Chris
Evans.
Godwin.
Chris
They
Godwin.
both over
Argu-
1,000-yard seasons.
arguably the best duo in the league for wide receivers.
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
Insane. You got anything else you want to talk about?
I do. I want to go back to the Titans.
Oh,
I
here we
forgot
go.
to bring this up earlier, but they had 3 games where they've missed a lot of kicks, and they could be a higher seed. So I was thinking about this morning coming in, and I was saying they could even be a higher seed than what they are now. So
Ryan
that
Tannehill
makes
turned
them
around his
even-
career this
That
year.
makes them even more dangerous.
Ryan,
'cause
Ryan
They
Tannehill-
could
he
have
got
like
benched last year,
they
right?
could have yeah.
Ryan
No.
Tannehill was always better than Mariota.
Yeah,
He was always better
Yes,
than
he was.
Mariota.
Yeah.
He came into he
I like
came into
Mariota.
Tennessee, and I just said they're starting the wrong guy right now. It's kind
Yeah.
of like they were obligated to start Mariota. He's their young guy. He's
Yeah.
the guy they
Yeah,
drafted.
drafted
But it's like
him.
My personal favorite.
First overall pick.
it's like, geez, you guys you gotta start Tannehill. He's the better
Yeah.
quarterback.
He's
just
a better
clearly is the
quarterback,
quarterback. They what like 6-2 with him or something crazy like that. Like
Mariota did not have his best season.
No,
he
he
had,
did
he had
not.
one good year when they made the playoffs.
he sucks. He can't throw the ball. I mean,
If
he
the
throws too many
Titans-
interceptions.
If the Titans had a better kicker, they could have won that division.
it was just they were only a game out.
Yeah.
They were only a game out.
mean,
of
if
that
you-
division. If they started
they-
Tannehill from the beginning of the year, they would have won that division. Arguably.
They had a game like week 7 or something where they had 3 missed field goals.
Yeah, wasn't that against
Yeah.
Buffalo or something
Yeah.
like yeah.
So they could have easily been the division
They're a good
champs.
team.
Yeah, you
They're a
can't.
good
the
team.
Pats cannot
I
beat them lightly.
I mean, you just lost to Miami.
Yeah.
You just lost
Yeah.
home field advantage in a bye to Miami, which is the most embarrassing thing that's happened in years. I don't care when people like I complain about a Patriots game and I'm like, this sucks. We're playing the wild card
Yeah.
when we had to just beat Miami at home, which I was tossing and turning in bed last night. I could not sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, I just thought about it for an hour and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, this is so awful right now. But oh my god, it's so awful. But,
How did they lose to
and then you
Miami?
complain about it. Like I'm complaining about it like right now, and then people are like, "Well, I mean, you've had the last 20 years." It's like I expect greatness out of my
Yeah,
team every year.
every year, yeah.
I expect we beat Miami at home.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a simple task.
Yeah, it's not even hard.
They beat Buffalo the week prior.
Yeah.
So
We're a good team.
they're a good team. They're the 5th seed. They went 10-6. Could have went 11-5. I mean,
I
They
don't know
could
what was
win
going
their
on.
first
Maybe
one.
mentality in the locker room was more of a, it's Miami, laid back kind of thing.
I don't see
just-
that coming from.
no.
I
Bill
don't see- I don't-
Belichick
I do
coach
not.
team. It
But
was
then that happened, though.
Stephon Gilmore had a bad game.
Yeah,
He had a bad game. He kept Miami drives alive. Brady threw the pick 6. That was rough.
I still don't know who that pass was going to.
It was just a bad throw.
Yeah, it
You don't
was.
see too many bad throws out of it. That was just a bad throw.
You
And-
can't, he's been so good. He makes one mistake. You can't blame the whole game on him.
No, and
Not
I
even
think
close.
he's had if anything, I think he's had an underrated year. I think he's had an underrated year.
The start of
Yeah, I
the year,
think
the
so,
start of the
yeah.
year was
He's
awesome.
had it tough. He's had it tough this year. And
On the O-line, who got hurt? Someone got hurt? Remember?
David Andrews.
Yeah, Andrew.
He was
And,
out with
Isaiah
the-
Oh,
Wynn.
wait, yeah, that guy.
Isaiah Wynn.
Yes.
He's back now. But
he was
David
out-
Andrews out the whole year. David Andrews great. He's like a Pro Bowl center.
Yeah,
you know,
he
he's
is.
great. He's great.
You lost him all
They
year.
also
Yeah.
lost their backup center. They got him
Yeah,
back now, but
yeah.
they did lose him.
So it's been rough. He's had a rough go.
They always.
He's not getting hit as bad though.
No, he's
Brady's
not.
not getting hit
yeah.
as bad. That's good.
Last
He's
few
old,
weeks,
though.
he's
Yeah.
not been getting as
If
hit.
he was
That's
if he
good.
was getting hit, that would not be good.
Yeah,
he's
he
getting-
was.
yeah,
he
he
was
was,
before, but
yeah.
he just
Last
the reason
2 weeks, 3 weeks, he
and
hasn't
his
been hitting.
incompletion rating is higher now, and it's because he had to throw the ball away so much.
Mm.
Like he leads the league in throwaways. The Patriots also second in the league in drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cannot hold on to the ball. That was-
Only Edelman's
they were
the,
dropping so
reliable
many.
wide
Actually,
receiver.
Edelman's had
Even-
Edelman I think leads the league in drops.
Yeah,
He does?
Yeah,
I think he does. Yeah, I mean he's still having a great year.
He's
He
an
had
awesome
100
year.
catches, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns, one shy of his career high. So he's having a great year.
But he still has all the drops, though.
I'm more concerned about Mohamed Sanu.
Yeah, I am
Traded a
too.
2nd-round pick for him,
Yeah.
and 3 catches.
Yeah.
This is basically a playoff game yesterday.
Yeah,
and 3 catches. They gotta get Nikhil involved, man. Nikhil's career high in touches
Yeah.
with the Patriots.
Brady
4.
doesn't like rookie wide receivers.
I think he's
They-
starting to like
they have to
Nikhil.
get him
I think
in
he likes.
there.
I
I
think
think
it's just
he's-
He
McDaniels
better
has to
start
have more
liking him.
design plays for him. End arounds. I swear he's getting a first down every time he runs an end
Yes.
around, bro.
I hate end arounds, but it's been working with
He's
him.
good.
Yeah.
He's a talented guy, and oh my, that Tennessee game's gonna be so
It
tough.
is.
It's gonna be, I saw the New England winning, but it's gonna be a tough game. I think that's gonna go down to the wire
Yeah.
because
I
Tannehill's
can't
gonna play
wait
that
to
game
watch
manager.
that.
manager,
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
and Derrick Henry might run all over New England.
They might. I think that's all the
Yeah.
time we have for today. Thank you for coming on.
No
Yeah,
problem. Thanks
thank you.
guys for having me.
And thank you for watching. And make sure to look out for a new day next week. It'll be on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
And thank you for watching.